Hey, I'm Arnav. I graduated in Mathematics Honours from St. Stephen's College. I've been working for 3 years since then, 2 years in a management consulting firm, and for the last 1 year in a startup called IIM-C. I secured a 99.82 percentile this time in CAT, and I'll be heading to IIM Calcutta.
Hi, Ayush this side. I'm a graduate in Business Economics from Gobind Singh College of Commerce, Delhi University. I've been working for the past 1.5 years in a food startup, Sri Bharati Food and Beverages. I secured 99.95 percentile in CAT 115, and I'll be heading to IIM Calcutta with the end of this time.
So back in college, I was also involved in a bunch of extracurricular activities, and we had various exams going on, etc., etc. And what I loved about Alchemist is the module structure that they follow, where they have divided the course into 13 modules, and you can actually opt to take any module at any given time of the year. So for example, if algebra is a module, I can take that in February for the month of February, or I can take it in March, or I can take it in April. And I just need to ensure that throughout I finish my 13 modules. So let's say January, after my semester exams, I'm a little free, so I end up taking 3 modules, and during March or April when I'm preparing for my next sems, I end up probably taking only 1 module, or none at all maybe. So that really helps me phase out the way I'm trying to study and clear, and also go learn at my own pace. So if there's a certain module that I'm not very comfortable with, I take it twice. If there's something I'm very comfortable with, I just I skip out maybe a couple of classes if I feel I'm very comfortable with it.
Yeah, I think that was really that was an excellent feature in Alchemist, because I also ended up taking a lot of modules multiple times. It made me stronger in that module, because the first time there are certain things which you do not stay at pace with the teacher is teaching. So it was very important to do it again as a revision, and that did help me. I think the best thing about Alchemist was the mentorship program. That really helped me. I think the course is a very small part of it. Taking CAT sitting for 3 hours is also another hassle, and that's where my mentors helped me. They were always there to help me. They were always there to give tips, because they themselves have gone through it, and I think that was one reason why I cracked it.
The biggest hack to cracking an interview, which I think people don't take seriously enough, is the "tell me about yourself" question. It is a question where you can actually guide the interviewer in whatever way you want it to go. For example, it had been 3 years since I had graduated, and I was not very comfortable with my accounts. So I just mentioned that in a line and moved on about work-ex, and I kept telling them about my work-ex, etc. And the interviewers gauged that that's where my interest lay, and hence the conversation went in the same direction. And we had a lovely conversation about startups, etc., etc., which I think was a real lesson for me.
I was told by a lot of people who had already taken their interviews and are in IIMs to make sure that you cover up your academics, your work-ex, your some HR questions, or your hobbies, and maths questions. But then I had a very weird interview in IIM Calcutta. I had thought that I'll be asked a lot of quant, because Calcutta is famous for quant. But then I was asked about if I was made the placement head, what changes would I bring. Then I was asked which is more important, placements in a college or curriculum of the college. Why do people join a particular college? Then I was asked about JNU and about my work-ex. So it was a very different kind of an interview, but then thankfully I got it.
The strategy goes, I think it's very important to understand where your strengths lie. Verbal is something that came naturally to me because I'm an avid reader. LIDR is also something that comes as easier to me because I faced a lot of that in my work.